Well, we know we have a lot of great people here in our community. Remember, many who do so much for others, so why not recognize them and the amazing work they do? National Philanthropy Day is coming up, and Kenzie Moore, along with Billy Mann, are here to talk more about it. Thanks for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Like, there's a lot of great work being done in our community, and you all are part of an association of folks who do great things in the community. So what is it? What is the name of the group here, and how do you all come together?
So Billy and I are on the board for the Association of Fundraising Professionals within Northwest Ohio, so AFP. And Billy and I were just talking about how this is really an organization of fundraising professionals who lift each other up. And I think Billy can speak to this too, but through this organization, we have access to resources, professional development, and a network of people who can be that supportive person in your corner and give you the tools and network to do good work.
Yeah,
feels
I
like
imagine
a
it's
fraternity.
like a fraternity. So I imagine it is kind of tricky, trying to raise money all the time for these wonderful programs that really help our community in so many ways. It's got to be a little tricky. You might need a little support every now and again, huh?
It certainly can be. It can feel like competition, but unlike in the for-profit world, we're doing this for causes. We're doing this at the benefit of the community, and we're selling something that nobody necessarily needs, but the people who are receiving the good or service that Boys and Girls Clubs or Bowling Green State University or the University of Toledo, we've got to mention both of them, that they provide to Toledo.
Yeah, otherwise things that children or people in our community wouldn't be able to experience without these nonprofits and these organizations. So you want to recognize folks who are doing great things in our community, and you have an event coming up on the 13th, right? Of November, I should say.
So this will be our 37th year locally that we will be celebrating National Philanthropy Day. And honestly, it is one of my favorite days of the year. It's a time for all of us to get together in the nonprofit and for-profit community. You'll see a lot of familiar faces in the room, and on that day we get to celebrate the incredible work that so many folks within our community do to make Toledo, the greater area, better. And so this year we will be honoring 10 individuals and organizations through 8 different categories. So we'll be recognizing Susan and Thomas Palmer, Ohio Logistics, Cumulus Media, Shannon Bova, Avalon Ares, Olivia Edgel, Sally Bernard and Tony Razik, and then Cumulus Media. So we'll be excited to just honor those folks and really highlight the work that they've done for the people, for the organizations that they've impacted.
Yeah, and so it'll be a fun little evening, right? People come out and talk us through what the event is going to be like.
Sure. So it's a great day. It feels like a homecoming of sorts. So you have both folks who represent causes, and then you have board members or donors, volunteers. It's a packed house, and it's kind of fun to see how naturally everybody gets together and sees one another. And it's again, it's not a competition about who knows who better or who's giving the most at all. It's just a very humble celebration of people's work. It's really great to recognize some of the unsung heroes in the room, many of whom are on that list,
right.
Who shy away from getting recognition, but we want to give it to them. Many of the people that we're recognizing this year, it's almost like watching the lifetime of somebody who wants to be a part of philanthropy. We have a very young philanthropist who has achieved some great things, and we have folks who have really reached the capstone of what they can do to offer back to some of our local institutions. So.
Somebody at home might say, I want to get involved, somehow in this effort. Obviously, they can come to the event, I'm guessing, right? But you have some other things that people can help out with. I know there's some work being done with Girls on the Run, right, of Northwest Ohio. People can get involved that way too, right?
Yes, so absolutely. Tickets are on sale right now through November 4th. And if you are attending the event, we ask you to consider bringing prepackaged snacks for Girls on the Run. So we'll be collecting prepackaged snacks that day, so anything from granola bars to Cheez-Its, trying to stay away from allergy, allergens, so nuts, avoiding those, yes. But all of those snacks will benefit the Girls on the Run of Northwest Ohio, and they'll disperse those through their different clubs and programs, and so those will be used for snacks at each session that the girls are participating in.
Yeah, so philanthropy at a philanthropy event, that makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? So the event again is November 3rd. It is at the Premiere, so people get your phones out, get your little QR code, and get the link and do all of that you do through the phone. Isn't that cool that we can just do that now?
Makes it easy.
The 13th from 12 to 1:30 at the Premiere on Heather Downs. And again, the deadline is November 3rd, which is next Sunday, to get those tickets, folks. Thanks for being here today and for what you're continuing to do in our community. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.